Yo, what's up, hip-hop family? It's your boy Mood616 here. Yeah, that's right, I am back with a brand new hip-hop related video. It's been a long time. Really sorry about the delays and stuff with doing videos. But I am back. This is going to be part one of my shelf-by-shelf hip-hop CD collection. I think I figured this out. This is probably going to be in about 32 parts. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, this is going to be in parts, so it's not just going to be done by letters. It just would take, I don't know, I think it'd just be way too long. But anyways, 32 parts is going to be, almost too long also. But anyways, guys, starting with the number-related albums. Two Hungry Brothers, very unique, interesting record, very weird. Too Low, this is an old Rap-A-Lot record release from the early 90s. Kind of cool to have in the collection. It's out of print, so... But yeah, always like that cover, actually. Next up is Two Live Crew, Band in USA. This was an album that I always really enjoyed. And to even my own surprise, this is the only Two Live Crew album I actually have on CD. I used to own pretty much all of their albums, like on cassette back in the day. I just never upgraded to CD for some weird reason, but I always thought this was pretty interesting. It's not their best album by any means, but Second Power... what can I say about that album? Third Base, the Cactus CD. Love this album. Always been such a big fan of this record, man. What can I say? It's pretty classic in my opinion. Third Base, Dialects of Dialect. Their follow-up and their final album together. I always thought this was a really cool record. Not as good as their first one, but it's still an interesting record. Next up is 730, Heaven's Computer. This is a Mellow Music Group release. I did a review for this sometime last year, gave it a really positive review. I was really impressed with the record. I really like the concept. I know some people didn't agree with me, but, it is what it is, especially with concept records. But I listened to this album like 20 times, man, before I did the review. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. Just really different, especially for Mellow Music Group. 7L and Esoteric, Speaking Real Words. Fucking classic EP, man. I love that EP. It's so dope. 7L and Esoteric, The Sole Purpose. Probably my favorite 7L and Esoteric record. Love this album. Next up is Dangerous Connection by 7L and Esoteric. Another really cool album. Word association on this record is fucking fantastic. Love that track. Next up is Bars of Death, DC2. Bars of Death. Not a bad record, not really my favorite. 7L Esoteric, Moment of Rarities. This one has, basically it's a collection of unreleased tracks and stuff, so you're going to get, some hit and misses in there, but it's not bad. 7L Esoteric, A New Dope. I always thought this album was pretty interesting. I know it got a lot of mixed reviews. People, they really changed their, the beat style and stuff on this one, but I always thought it was really cool, hence the Brand New Dope, which was exactly what they were trying to do, just create something different. I really enjoyed it, though. I thought it was a fun listen. 7L and Esoteric. I thought this was a really good album, too, actually. The Ninth Prince from Kill Army, Prince of New York. This was a fucking great record, man. Really fucking awesome stuff. This is the deluxe edition with all the bonus tracks. Very cool stuff on there. Next up is Ninth Wonder, The Dream Merchant. Not bad. It's okay. Ninth Wonder, and I can't remember the name of this album, actually. The Wonder Years, that's right. Wonder Years, again, not bad. Kind of doesn't really hold that much replay value for me. Next up, Ninth One and Buckshot, their first album together, Chemistry, which was fucking awesome, in my opinion. I love that record. Their second album, The Formula, another fantastic record, in my opinion. And their third one, which was their final one, is The Solution, which makes sense. I know this one got a lot of mixed reviews too. I actually thought it was pretty good also. Maybe I'm being kind of biased because I really like Buckshot, but I don't know. 14KT, The Golden Hour, I believe, yeah. Instrumental record, pretty cool stuff. Next up is 88 Keys. I am not really a fan of that record. The A-Team, Who Framed the A-Team, fucking awesome. AC Alone, Abstract Rude. Fucking great record, man. Love it. Here we go with the follow-up Lab Down Under. Not as good as the first one, but I really enjoy it, though. Next up here, Above the Law's first album, Living Like Hustlers. Fucking love that record. It's awesome. Above the Law, Vocally Pimpin'. I always considered this to be like the very first G-Funk album ever made. Not really an album, it's an EP, but this is kind of where I think the phrase was coined, and I believe even a lot of people credit Warren G for doing it, but I think Warren G is even on record saying that this is the first G-Funk record, so which is kind of cool. Above the Law, Black Mafia Life, fucking awesome album. My favorite of the bunch, Uncle Sam's Curse. Fuck, I love this album with a passion, it's so dope. Next up, Time Will Reveal by Above the Law. This one's actually a little harder to find. Pretty dope record, though. Gotta like that shit. Next up is Legends. Not a very good record, in my opinion, but still Above the Law. Gotta have it. Forever Rich Thugs, Book 1. I believe this was actually quite possibly Above the Law's. No, maybe it's not their last record. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Next up is Abstract Rude and Tribe Unique with Paint. Fucking awesome record, released on Battle Axe Records. Loved it. Great record. Abstract Rude and Tribe Unique again with Showtime. Another awesome album. Really highly recommend it. Abstract Rude. This was an exclusive tour CD. When I seen Atmosphere and Abstract Rude play with Brother Ali and stuff. This is just an exclusive, very cool stuff, mixtape. Abstract Rude, Rejuvenation. Really enjoyed this record. I think Abstract Rude is kind of underrated, actually. He fucking puts out a lot of good stuff. AC Alone, All Balls Don't Bounce, my favorite Ace One record. Love this album. Fucking awesome. Book of Human Language, produced by Mumbles. Fucking awesome, man. This is such a dope record. This is a very interesting album. Accepted Electric, whatever you want to call it. This has got some really fucking awesome joints on it, man. I think this one's kind of underrated. No one really ever talks about that album that much. AC Alone, Hip Hop in the World We Live In. Decent, not his best work, but better than some of his later stuff. Love and Hate, I always liked this record. Thought it was pretty fun. AC Alone, Magnificent City, produced by RJD2. This was a big, huge fucking letdown for me. Thought this album was decent, but it did not meet any expectations I had, and I was very disappointed. But it's not a terrible album by any means. AC Alone, Grand Imperial. Again, decent, but not his best work. Next up is Lightning Strikes, produced by Bionic. This is fucking torture to listen to. It's just god-awful. It's like a dancehall reggae record. AC Alone in his later albums tried to really kind of mix it up with the sounds and stuff. This one really did not work. I thought it was horrible. Next up, again produced by Bionic, AC Alone and the Lonely Ones. This is basically like a 50s kind of swing hip-hop record. Actually kind of enjoyed it. I thought it really worked. It's kind of cool. We got Act Right here, Realize EP. Pretty cool stuff. Action Bronson, Dr. Lecter. Sorry about that. I dropped the CD. Had to throw in an edit there. Fucking classic, man. Not classic, but I love this record. I think it's just phenomenal. Next up, Action Bronson and Static Select, Well Done. Love this album. Fucking think it's just fantastic. Next up is A$AP Rock with Float. Awesome album. I can't say enough good things about that record. I love it. Next up is the Daylight EP, A$AP Rock, fun stuff, which led into Labor Days, which a lot of people do say that it's his best album. It's arguably his best album. I think it's good, awesome, love it, great album. My personal favorite record is Bazooka Tooth by A$AP Rock. I love this album. Everything about it is just banging. Next up, Fast Cars, Danger, Fire, and Knives. Another EP by A$AP Rock. Really cool stuff. This is that Nike one-track kind of thing. I just, free download, make my own copy of it. None Shall Pass by A$AP Rock. Another fun record. Really enjoyed it. And his latest offering, solo-wise, Skeleton. Awesome fucking album, man. One of my favorite albums of last year. Just fucking amazing. Afroman, Afro Holic. I actually picked this up. I got this for like, I think under $5 brand new or something like that. It might have been a pricing error, so I grabbed it. It's like double disc. It's got tons of fucking tracks. I don't own Afroman's first record, nothing, but this shit's pretty funny to listen to. It's pretty bad, but it's funny. Afro, Body Life Force, fucking awesome record. Love that album. Life Force Radio, another really dope record. And we have State of the Arts, which is fantastic. Also, Afro, fucking super dope. I always remember first hearing him back in the day on Jerry the Damages record. So fucking dope. Aguila, the Don Bishop Aguila. You already know. Not bad. It's okay. Ahmad is the only record they ever put out. I believe he put this out when he was like 16. Fucking cool ass record. Next up is the Alchemist First Infantry. I believe this came out in like 2004, man. Fuck. Just seems older for some reason. I'm not actually a big fan of that record, to be honest. I think it's kind of shitty, but Chemical Warfare. Really enjoyed that, though. Alchemist Russian Roulette. Really enjoyed this, too, actually. It's cool. I need to pick up some more, actual fucking Alchemist records. LJ. Pretty decent in a slim line. This is, a factory, not factory, but it is official copy. Ali Shahi Muhammad, not bad. I'd pop in Tribe over that any day. All Natural Elements, Fire, pretty cool. Didn't mind that. LED, Bring It On, long out of print album. Pretty fun stuff from the early 90s. AG from DITC, the dirty version. Pretty cool record. It's got its moments. And if you can hear what's playing in the background right now, it's actually AG's Everything's Berry record. I actually really like that record. Next up is the Alcoholics 21 and Over, their first album. Fantastic. My favorite Alcoholics album, without a question, is Coast to Coast. And yeah, that is going to do it for this first part. So basically, this is going to be the second part. Every time I hit that kind of this medium here, I'm going to stop, or else these videos are just going to be like ridiculously long. So, but yeah, so that's going to do it for the first part. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be coming up soon. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it.